Hi, I'm Benjamin Royer.
I'm Matthew Royer, and this is Twinger Talk. Today we are with Justin Turner, third baseman of the Los Angeles Dodgers. How are you, Justin?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on here.
So we're just going to ask you a few questions.
Let's do it.
How would it feel to be selected to the All-Star game for the first time?
Oh, man. That'd probably be out of my wildest dreams, getting a chance to come here to LA, turn my career around, getting a chance to play every day, making it to the playoffs. Like the All-Star game is something that, I never really thought was possible. And, here we are a few weeks away, and it feels like it's so close. So it would mean a lot to me.
What do you feel has kept you so consistent the last few seasons?
I made some adjustments. I did some work with a guy that I met through Marlon Byrd a couple years ago, and he helped me change my swing. And, ever since then, I feel like I'm a better hitter. I'm more consistent. I'm able to drive the ball a little bit more than I did in the past. And, of course, obviously getting a chance to play every day now that I'm with the Dodgers has definitely helped.
What kind of unity does it bring to the team with all this new, fresh talent coming in through the minor leagues?
Oh, it's unbelievable, man. You come out and you watch a Dodger game, and literally it's a different guy getting the big hit every single night. Obviously, Cody Bellinger's getting a lot of them every night, but it's more than just him. It's, last night Corey hits 3 homers, and the night before Chris Taylor hits a homer, and it's just up and down the lineup. Doesn't matter. Chase Utley and Forsythe's starting to heat up, and all of our guys are so good and taking such good at-bats that, it makes it tough on the other team's pitching staff.
Who were your favorite Dodger players growing up?
Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you one of my first Dodger memories was I was at my grandparents' house watching the '88 World Series. I was only 4 years old, and I was laying on the floor, and Kirk Gibson hit the pinch hit home run. So he will forever be the first guy that pops into my head when I think about the Dodgers. And the second guy is the guy who was broadcasting the game that night, and that was Vince Scully. And getting a chance to, play for the Dodgers and have him call some of the games that I got to play in is unbelievable. But the list goes on and on. There's so many great guys, Garvey and Ron Cey and Pedro Guerrero and Oral Hershiser and Omar Garcia-Parra, and the best thing about being a Dodger is all these guys are still around every day. Yes. All these guys are at the field every single day. So you get to talk to them. You get to hang out with them. Don Newcomb, he's here all the time. You get to, pick their brain and try to learn as much about baseball as you can from these guys. And it's so cool to be a Dodger.
Now that you've shared your memory of your favorite Dodger memory going up, what's been your favorite Dodger memory as you've been on the team?
Man, it's tough. We've had a good run for the 4 years that I've been here. So, personally, probably the best personal memory for myself was, I think in 2014, I hit 2 home runs off of Madison Bumgarner the night before we clinched the division. And that was pretty cool. It was the first time I hit leadoff for the Dodgers in 2014, and I led off the game with a home run, and I hit another one in like the 6th or 7th inning. And to hit 2 home runs off that guy, and I mean, everyone knows how good he is. Yeah. It's something else.
As long as he's not riding dirt bikes.
Oh, that was a low blow.
Okay, so on the topic of pitchers that are tough to hit off of, who are the toughest pitchers you faced in your career?
Well, I came up in professional baseball facing one of my current teammates, Clayton Kershaw. Yes. And we played against each other in A-ball and Double-A, and then obviously in the major leagues. I faced him when I was with the Mets, and I think in my entire career I have 1 hit off him. That counts minor leagues and major leagues. I have 1 hit off him, and it was on Mother's Day. I was using a pink bat, so maybe the key to getting a hit off him for me is just to use a pink bat every time. I don't know.
What do you do before a game? Do you have like any pregame rituals that you do with some teammates or something?
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a ritual or superstition. We call it more of a routine. You know, you want to try to repeat the process of getting ready every day so you can be able to sustain success. And if you can repeat everything over and over again, the consistency, the timing, all that stuff, I think gives you the best chance to be successful. So I wouldn't call it necessarily a superstition or a ritual. I would say it's a routine, but there are a lot of stuff that us as Dodgers do. We all have our handshakes that we do with everyone before the game, which some of them are kind of goofy and silly. And I mean, that can kind of be, I don't think that's part of my routine to get ready for the game. That might be a little superstitious. But there's all kinds of stuff that goes on that, you know, I probably don't even think about. I probably don't even realize I'm doing it, but I'm probably doing it the exact same way every single day.
If you weren't a baseball player, what would you be doing?
I'd probably be on the Triplinger show doing YouTube videos with you guys. I don't know.
That'd be pretty great.
Would that work? How would you even say that?
I think it would
Trippinger?
Trippinger? Yeah.
Trippinger. Triplets?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, maybe soon.
Yes.
So tell us about your foundation.
So I started my foundation a couple years ago, and we partnered up with the Dream Center out of LA, who really helped us get it going. And part of our, Courtney, my fiance, and I, part of our passion and where we want to help is, you know, kids who are going through illnesses, who have illnesses and disease, and have to spend their major holidays in the hospital, their birthdays, their Christmas, Thanksgiving, and they don't get to be at home with their family. So last year we went and we bought a bunch of Christmas gifts and we wrapped them all ourselves, and we took them to 2 or 3 different hospitals and got to give them to kids so they had something to open up. And that was really cool. Like there's boys and girls in the hospital, and we weren't sure how many boys, how many girls. So some of the girls were opening up like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys, and just to see their faces light up, it was unbelievable. And then the other thing we also do is through the Dream Center, they have a veterans program, and what they try to do is they try to bring homeless veterans off the street and give them a place to live and either finish their education or give them job training, give them social skills, because you know, what I've learned is that when these guys come back from overseas and they come back from serving our country, their adjustment to society is kind of hard for them. It's kind of hard to get back into it. So this program at the Dream Center has been unbelievable, and that's where the other side of the foundation supports, is trying to get those guys off the street into a program and then back out on their feet, give them their own place to live, give them their own a job, and help them kind of get back on their feet.
How can people get involved?
There's a couple different ways. There's a website. There's justinturnerfoundation.com. You can go on there. There's ways to donate. The main thing we do is a golf tournament every year at the end of January. Last year we did it at the Sherwood Country Club. We had about 140 guys come out and play, and all the proceeds went to the foundation and are going to, like I said, those Christmas gifts for kids and going to the veterans program. I don't know if I'm supposed to announce this, but I think the Dream Center's trying to open up a veteran center for women at the end of this year. So a lot of money will go to that as well.
So was it tough after injury to get rehabilitated and ready to play baseball again?
Yeah, I think the hardest part was not being able to be out there and play every day. You know, I felt good, I was playing good, and you know, you get sidelined like that, and now you got to sit there and watch your guys go out there and compete, and there's nothing you can do to help them win a ball game. So that was the worst part. But then, you know, you're coming in here and you're working 10 times harder than you're normally working, trying to get back in there. I was in the training room for 2-3 hours getting worked on, trying to get ready to go to the weight room to do some strength training and running stuff, and then you go on the field for a little bit. So it was a long and tiring process, and it's not fun to be on the DL, and I don't recommend it. So I don't know if there's a YouTube DL, but I strongly advise you guys to avoid it, all right?
When you have downtime here in Los Angeles, where are your favorite places to go?
Ooh, probably just different restaurants. Get around, try different foods and different places to eat. we like to take our little min pin on walks. I know you guys got a min pin too, so coolest dogs in the world for sure. I have a question for you guys. Does he sleep with who does he sleep with?
He either sleeps with my mom or with our other dog.
Oh, really? Okay. So in the bed?
Yes, he sleeps in the bed.
Yeah, our min pins under
They
the
like
covers.
to be,
Yeah,
that's where he sleeps too.
They're burrowers, right?
They are.
Yeah, they're great. So best sleeping buddies you can ever have.
Definitely. So our last question for you is, why should fans vote for you in the All-Star game?
That's a good question. I don't know. There's so many good third basemen out there that it's really tough. It's just something that, obviously would mean a lot to me, and I think I try to go about the game the right way and play the right way and represent, baseball players to kids and fans out there and try to motivate them. And I enjoy the game. I have fun doing it. I think if you ask anyone who's seen me play, they wouldn't argue that. Always smiling and laughing and enjoying being out there every night. And like I said, it'd make a dream come true for me.
Well, thank you for sitting here with us, Justin.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys having me.
And good luck with the rest of the season.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Thanks, buddy.
This has been Twinger Talk.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was. Congratulations to Justin and his teammates for being selected for the All-Star game. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching Twinger Talk.